What up, fam? Boys, just Josh, aka Apocalyptic Awakening. And look, I wouldn't want to have it any other way. Listen, I told y'all I'm only gonna be doing videos when it's necessity, when it's imperative, when I have information that I feel like is important to share. I ain't gonna get up on here and ask questions and tell you how to purify water or how to the basics. We're past that, guys. We're past that. But let's tap in because I think this is important. What we're talking about today is an aft bag. Yeah, I made that up. Look, anybody who has any other suggestions, please leave it in the comments. We need a new bag, yo. We are going to need a new bag. A go bag, a bug out bag, a get home bag. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. But we're going to need a new bag. And that is what I'm here to talk to you about today. And like I said, the only reason I'm talking about this is because this is imperative. This is what I am diligently working on ASAP. I have things coming in to shoot tomorrow because I need to get this bag together. Yo, things are moving so fast right now. Okay? Let me just throw this out here for you. 2025 will be a wild ride, guys. An aft bag, right? Look, a go bag, 72-hour bag, get home bag. All of these bags, we put these bags together to get you, I guess, if you're out 50 miles from home and you got to get back. Everything you would need to survive to get back home. I'm not going to bore you with that anymore. We know. An aft bag is an away from home bag. AFH, AFH. Listen, if any one of you guys have a better, is it an acronym or better initials for this bag is going to allow you to leave your home for 3 to 4 weeks in the woods, on the side of a highway in the brush, away from cities, away from wherever the conflict is taking place. This bag is going to allow you to be self-sustaining for 3 to 4 weeks away from home. Y'all, this is different than anything we've talked about. Everything else has been to get you back home. This is to get you away from home. Things have changed, and I really do need for y'all to listen to what I'm saying. Look, the Bible says in the end times, people will run to the mountains. They will run to the hills. It says that you will have to leave. The good book also talks about a time of the beast system, where if you have chosen to not be a part of the system, you will have to flee. That is the time period that we're in. That is what is upon us. I'm talking about a aft bag, AFH, away from home bag. Y'all, I'm not playing this. Watching where we're at, watching how things are transpiring, watching how things are moving forward. Listen. Bill Gates is going to Mar-a-Lago. Do a little research on YouTube. You'll find out. Bezos is going to Mar-a-Lago. All of our conglomerates, all of the people who provide sustenance and a way of life for us, they are all culminating to one ball, one control structure. Okay. Not to get in too deep. I'm going to tell you who this aft bag is for. This away from home bag. Let me tell you who it's from. And look. I'm not going to lie to you. In these YouTube streets, a lot of stuff gets regurgitated. Somebody makes a video. You hear a little bit of maybe what you might need to get to make your own video. And it just keeps snowballing. This is different. And I really want you to take this in. I really look. All the people that I've done stuff with, if you have a better name for a AF bag, away from home bag, AFH bag, please leave it in the comments. These are the people that this AF bag is for. And if you are in any of these categories, your ass needs to be busting a move ASAP. Okay. Anyone who has outstanding traffic tickets. I didn't say current. I said outstanding. Outstanding traffic tickets. Anything Anything that when the military hits the streets, that they can pull up your name and register a ding. This bag is for you. I don't know where this video's. I don't know if it's, I just don't know. But I'm telling you, anyone with outstanding traffic tickets, anyone with warrants, you need an AFH bag. Anyone with outstanding child support that is fighting the system, you are trying to hide, to evade the system, you need an AFH bag. Anyone with outstanding backdated tax payments, you need an AFH bag. I'm just trying to tell you, if you haven't paid them taxes in a couple years and you've been just kind of floating through the system hoping that you don't pop up on the radar, you need an AFH bag. Okay? This is a big one. Anyone who has spoke disparagingly, that's my word, disparagingly against the GOV, you need an AFH bag. In these YouTube streets, anyone who has said F-U-C-K, the GOV, you need an AFH bag. Anyone who has talked disparagingly about the GOV, you need an AFH bag. I'm telling you. And look, the beauty of it is you can probably make an AFH bag, away from home bag, out of the stuff that you already have in several of your bug out bags. You probably already have everything that you need. Listen. Anyone, in disparaging against the government, anyone who considers themselves a PREPPER, a person of preparedness. Look, this is something that I purchased like 8-9 years ago, and I've just been in the closet just waiting to be loaded up, and I figured, why not? Y'all know these previous videos. I deleted my old channel, previous videos. Look, I want you to LAPG. I stand and live by this brand. Google it. I'm not affiliated. Google it. Amazon it. This is what you want. Pants, tactical pants, gear, gloves, plates. This is what you want. LAPG. These are my shooter gloves. Look. All right. Anyone in the preparedness community, you need an AFH bag. Look, you will thank me when the shiznit goes down. Anyone, fam. First, they're gonna come for the petty stuff. Then they're gonna come for the other stuff. Then they're gonna come for a certain thing, and then they're going to come for all of my 2A people. To all of my 2A people, you need a AFH bag, a away from home bag. And just in the name, you already know what I'm saying. Away from home bag. Hey, if y'all got a better name for it, then just leave it in the comments. We'll switch it up. I will give you credit for whoever comes up with the best name. We can do a video about it. Boom. All right, now let's get into... So that covers the spectrum of people that's going to need it. Anyone of dissidence. Anyone that has bumped the system. Anyone who has voiced an opinion to fight the system. Anyone who's tried to buck the system. Anyone who has complained about the system. You need an AFH bag. And then the people that even the people that have not, fam, I'm going to tell you, put this pretty high up on your list. It's an AFH bag. Now, let me tap in. With the preparedness community, we've talked about bug out bags, go bags, 72-hour bags, 48-hour bags. These are the bags that get you through for a short period of time. Let's push that to the side, because now we need a bag. We need a bag that is going to sustain us for 3 to 4 weeks. 3 to 4 weeks. Possibly in the woods. Possibly on the side of a highway. Away from population. Away from cities. Away from the conflict. Away from people wondering, who are you and what are you doing, and can we have your identification? Away from stop and frisk. Away from eyeballs. Y'all, I don't think that y'all understand how serious this is. I told you I'm not gonna make videos unless I get the download. Y'all, we need an AF bag. What's in the AF bag? Let's tap in real quick. The AF bag should sustain you for 3 to 4 weeks in the wilderness, in the woods, side of a highway, in an emergency. Look, fam, I've always seen myself riding this out in the blaze of glory in the crib. Whether it's burning down on top of me, whether it's riddled with thousands of bullets and I am continuously still returning fire to whoever it is that's firing upon me. All of my preps, all of my survival gear, everything is in the crib. And no matter what people have said about having to leave, in the back of my mind, all these years in the preparedness community, I've always considered the crib as the Alamo, as the last standing stronghold. When the crib goes down, I'm done. Things have changed. Things have really changed. Away from home bag. These are some of the things that your away from home bag should contain. This is what it should be built with. Guys, there are going to be certain situations that are coming. I see it now. There are going to be certain situations that are come. And these situations may not be in the blaze of glory type situations. It may not be in a hell of 556. It may not. It may come in the terms of your financial destruction, the inability to pay the bills. It may come from you needing to step out of the system. It may come from overwhelming circumstance. It may come from you not wanting to have to provide an identification and tell those who you are, where you're from, where you were born here. It may come from a lot of different things. But these are the things that should be in an AFH bag, an AFT, away from home bag. Or at least this is what I'm putting in mind. This is a new concept to me. I'm working on it, but this is what's going into my bag. Y'all, look, I'm telling you, stuff is ordered. Okay, so I've done videos on my previous channel about a go bag, bug out bag, 72-hour bag, 48-hour bag, right? And for me, I've done multiple videos on how a bug out bag should be lightweight. It should be effective. It should have defensive. You should have the ability to defend your life. It should have enough to sustain you for 48 hours. Food, water. It should have comms. It should have some form of, lighting, some form of communication. Well, I'm not going to say it's the exact opposite, but it's a little bit different. And I've always wanted literally a lightweight go bag because I can haul ass back home. EMP, car stops. Okay, I need a light pack. I need something that I can haul ass to get back home in. I don't need some 50-pound rucksack holding me down while I'm trying to get back to the crib. Well, this is almost a little bit kind of sort of the opposite. I'm actually moving out and into the woods, the wilderness at this point until things either calm down, until the threat or the enemy has moved out and moved on to the next section and I can come back. This is what my AF bag is going to consist of. I got a little sheet. Things have already been ordered. It is going to be heavy. It is going to be a rucksack. It just is. I'm going to need a super sturdy 3-man tent. Super sturdy. Vision. You got lives and meetups of tents and all types. You need a super sturdy 3-man tent. And when I say super sturdy, I'm not talking Amazon $45. I'm actually talking about a sturdy tent that will be somewhat winter resistant, somewhat heat resistant, and somewhat, I guess we can call it winterized. So in this case, this tent is going to be your shelter for 3 to 4 weeks. This will be your home. You don't want the Amazon deal for $25 where the wind blows, the stitches start to tear, and then you got a gaping hole. That's not what you want. You want something that's going to be solid, at least windproof, solid, a 3-man tent. You're going to want something with some type of camouflage. If this is on the side of the highway, if this is in the woods, 200, 300, 400 yards behind the house, if this is just in some brush, if this is someplace off in the distance, you're going to want some form of camouflage. So don't go getting no bright orange, no bright blue, maybe a gray, maybe a green, maybe a brown, something of that nature. It's for the tent. Now, this tent will need to include, fam, I'm just saying, this is 3 to 4 weeks, maybe a month, maybe 2 months. It just depends. You will need a tent that can incorporate a in-tent stove. The little metal iron stoves with the vent that goes out of the top. Or it needs to be somewhere close by the entrance or the exit. You're going to have a way to cook, to heat, to purify water, to boil water. This is going to be survival. This is going to be your home for a month. So you're going to have a tent that has the opening for the vent. You're gonna have to research and find a rocket stove that fits in a tent or close to the exit or the entrance. You're gonna need that. Let's see. The camouflage. It's got to be easy to pack up. It's got to be easy to take down and easy to pack up. It doesn't have to fit in the pack, but it has to be able to secure somewhere close to it. You're gonna be on the move. Next, some necessities. Now, this is gonna vary in your aft bag. Like I said, please, seriously, fam, if y'all watching this video, give me some names. Give me some better suited names. We need for this bag to kind of spread out so more people can hear about it. If you have, fam, any content creators, if you have any ideas, any information that you can add to this, please get it out. Please get it out. Necessities, vital things in this aft bag. It's gonna be a handsaw. I've got some form of a handsaw to cut down small branches, medium-sized branches, to build or to possibly build a bushcraft enclosure or structure. You're gonna need a solid axe, not a. I got a SOG throwing axe, and this thing is super cool. It's got a hammer on the end. It's a throwing axe. It's a little bitty axe. No. You're going to need a solid, workable axe to chop down wood for your stove. Let's see. Water purification. Just take from one of your go bags and duplicate that water purification system. Storage. Hopefully you have a life straw. Hopefully you have some form of portable water purification and some form of maybe a collapsible storage. A plastic collapsible, springy storage to collect and store the purified water. Hopefully you have this. You're gonna need it. And last but not least, you're gonna need enough food and sustenance, which more than likely will come from some form of freeze-dried food. If we're talking 2 to 3 weeks, then you do the math. You will know what you need. We're not talking about 3 meals a day. We may be talking about 2, maybe 1.5 a day. So you do what you need to do with food, and it's more likely going to be compressed, freeze-dried food. This is not a good time. I got to get the hell out of there, and I have to stay away for a while until they leave, and then I can go back. You're going to need a solid shovel. It can be a collapsible shovel that fits discreetly into your backpack, but it's going to have to be a tried and true shovel. Water purification, food, and last but not least, in this tent that you're hidden away in the brush on the side of a highway, in the side of a street, in the woods, wherever, You're going to need some form of communication. So this one is a little bit fancy, but it's a necessity. You're going to need a foldable solar panel, right? A foldable, something you can fold and collapse and stick into your bag. Hopefully a 80 to 100 watt solar panel that's collapsible. Amazon's got them for reasonable prices to power your bail things, to power your comms. Because look, while you're away for 2 weeks, foraging, possibly hunting, surviving away from the system while things are happening in the major cities, in the populated areas, when things are getting crazy, you're able to just kind of hunker down and survive. You're going to need some form of comms. The solar panel will allow you to charge a bail thing. It's going to allow you to charge a radio. It's going to allow you to charge cell phone if it's possible, but that will probably give a signal away. But it's going to allow you to charge flashlights and basic necessity. There are a lot of things that I'm leaving out in this AF bag, but fam, I'm telling you, more than anything else, I feel a urgency and a need to create an aft bag. And I never, ever wanted to create an aft bag, away from home bag. Never. But right now, we have very uncertain times. We have been told that the military will be placed in a national emergency on these streets. We've been told that some of these drones and UAPs throw off radiation. They throw off harmful radiologic artifacts, and that's something that you can't deal with. You have to leave. There are a lot of things that are happening. Let's just say, I don't know if it could possibly happen, but let's just say a nuke was fired at your city. That bug out bag is going to be good for 72 hours, but an aft bag will allow you and 2 other people to survive for a month. Away from scrutiny, away from people wondering, who are you? Away from people wondering, where are you from? What's your paper? Give me your papers. Away from people punching your name into the system and saying, wait, we just got a ping. You produced some videos 3 years ago that are questionable. Hey, look, come on with us. Step onto the bus. We just want to ask you a couple questions. If all's good, we'll bring you back. Because everyone has something in their closet. There will be things created. There will be things created for the people of dissidence. There will be things created for people who have tattoos that says F the government. There will be things created for people who do believe strongly in a 2A lifestyle. There are going to be things created that will that will ping, and they will say, "Oh, come on, come with us for a second. Hop on the bus. We got some questions to ask you. Hop on the bus. We got some questions to ask you." They are going to create categories for people. They may just view you as a threat, and there may even be a category created for people who are viewed as a possible future threat. And because you represent that, maybe your muscles too big, maybe you're a little too aggressive, maybe you believe in freedoms and rights and the Constitution, and you want to stand strong. Come on with us, 2 other soldiers. He's gonna come with us, and we're just gonna ask him a couple questions, and you're off to a 9-month stay with the rest of the immigrants in a holding tank until they ask you some questions, or they put you in the fields. Fam, things are coming, and the problem with the things that are coming is that no one, I don't care what you believe, who you stand for, who you are with, things are coming that we have never experienced, that we have never seen before. These things are coming. And we got to be prepared for all things. So just like we have a go bag, we need to have a aft bag. I'm out. Y'all be safe. I told you, I'm not going to bring you any bullshit. I'm only going to bring you a download, get you an AF bag, or at least start to put one together.